Hey, good Monday morning, folks. Hey, do you like that headline? Warmer in capitals. Warmer weather finally starting to show up, and I'll show you that here in just a couple of moments. Also, we have some rain showers around this morning. They're pretty spotty. I'll show that to you, how that's all going to evolve and what the rest of the week looks like. And of course, if you have any questions or comments about the weather, make sure you chime in at the bottom by entering a comment. And so let's get to it. Good morning, Kevin from Genesee. All right. Evie Van Wagner is liking the thought of warmer in all capitals. Good morning, Billy Sarah Ball. So what we have right now are areas of showers through the southeast thumb, through the Detroit area, down toward Kalamazoo. The rotation is right here, the upper level storm center. And so this is kind of a deceiving thing. It looks like a big solid patch of drizzle, steady drizzle and light rain coming into the northeast, maybe even through the center part of the state. So we are going to be able to have all kinds of light showers during the day, especially the morning hours, and then we'll see it dry up during the afternoon. Yes, I know, Sarah Kovalak, we need some sunshine. The sunshine is going to be off and on. But slowly warmer temperatures are heading this way. So, hey, thanks for joining me. You're watching the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. I do this every morning with you, and if we get into severe weather, we do this at any time of the day here on MLive. So thanks for joining me, and hit the share button right now if you can. That is the best help to me, is the share. I like it when you like, but I love it when you share. All right, so here's the radar forecast. Let's get to this morning. And this model maybe shows it a little skimpier on rainfall than it actually is. You still see the possibility of, on a northeast wind, a few spotty lake effect rain showers during the afternoon and evening hours. We're into the evening this evening. And then as we go into Tuesday, should be dry. And the next weather system looks weak. Do you think freeze frost hurt our fruit trees this past week? No, I don't. I think it was pretty light. And you know, they normally get this natural pruning by a frost or freeze through the season. So it's actually probably a good thing to take some of the blossoms off. All right, so we're into Tuesday night, so Tuesday's a dry day, and then let's go into Wednesday, and everything is showing that a frontal system will drop through with spotty showers by Wednesday. Geraniums, I became kind of a fan of those last year as I watched them a little closer. I mean, I've grown them for years, but I found out that they're real hardy. All right, temperatures. Highs today, well, thanks to the clouds, thanks to the northeast wind, thanks to the showers. Cool on the east side of the state, even 40s in the thumb, 52 Saginaw, 55 Detroit. Someone wants to know, how does the weather look like for baseball tonight? I'm assuming you're talking Tigers game. It shouldn't be anything that would be a long-lasting rain if it even did rain, but I would plan on cool temperatures. If you're looking at a high only of 55, you're talking about temperatures probably in the low 50s or upper 40s during a game. Succulents are easy in a drought. We've become a fan of those also. Rick Lewis is wanting 80 degrees. It's coming. I think it's probably next week, and it depends on where you're at. You know, we're getting into the time of year where I-94 southward, you can get to 80 degrees at some point, while it's 70s and then 60s and 50s, and it just depends on the wind flow at this time of the year, because remember, the lakes are still cold in the 40s or so in most spots. Here's Tuesday. What a nice day, huh? Mid-60s. Here's Wednesday. What a nice day. A lot of low to mid 60s. Here's Thursday. mid-60s, some low 70s in the southwest corner. Hey, hello, Maria Camargo from Brazil. Are we getting to where we won't see 30s at night anymore? I would say in the body of lower Michigan, yes. UP, you've got a whole different weather situation always. But I would say in lower Michigan, yes, we're getting to where we won't see 30s anymore. Now, this is Saturday, and look at that. Again, south and southwest will warm up more dramatically than the north and the northeast. And as we go into Sunday, so it's a gradual nice spring pattern. My mother-in-law mentioned this too, that the flowers are lasting a long time because we haven't had a burst of heat. We haven't had an 80-degree temperature yet. I think I saw something from the Grand Rapids National Weather Service that said 75% of the years have had an 80-degree temperature. So we're a little slow on that, but I noticed a couple of magnolias. You know, usually they look beautiful for a couple of days and then the flowers are just done, and I always wonder, you know, what's the big deal for the rest of the year on that? Oh, they look kind of cool, but I'm noticing these two magnolias have had their blossoms on for about a week or so. So that's the thing. All right, so we're into the next 7 days and we're not at 80 degrees, but let me show you the computer models out into the future. Okay, here's our weak little Wednesday system that we'll scoot through. Everything's been showing a Friday, actually maybe a kind of a clump of thunderstorms coming out of Minnesota, Wisconsin, moving southeast. That's so far out in this pattern change time of the year that, you know, I wouldn't say this is real accurate, but that's Friday. And then we get a storm forming out here in southwesterly flow, and that's where the southern half of lower Michigan could get into the warm sector this weekend. The models over the weekend varied back and forth between up to as warm as 84 degrees this weekend. Now they've backed off into the low 70s. And again, it just depends on if you get a flow off of any one of the lakes or if you get a flow out of the southwest. Any southwest flow during the day with sunshine will probably get us to 80 degrees. And as we go into next week, look at the next storm forming out here and getting us into southerly flow. And I think that's the reason why the Climate Prediction Center says 6 to 10 day forecast, valid for May 18th to 22nd. Warmer than normal temperatures. And maybe still wetter than normal. 8 to 14 day forecast, still favoring warmth in the east, cold in the west. If this is the kind of pattern that sets up for the summer, this will get stronger over the summer, and we will have ourselves a hot summer. So starting to see the cards, so to speak, for summer weather, and we'll have to watch it for a couple of weeks. Now, we most always around Memorial Day weekend, plus or minus 5 days, get a cutoff low pressure system over the Great Lakes. That's usually the last one that comes down, gets kind of stuck. We get some cool weather, usually, not always, and that's probably still the case, but I'm seeing the signs of summer is there, and yes, summer will come to Michigan. 80-degree temperature, I'm going to say it's going to be next week, midweek at some point, at least for the southern half of lower Michigan. Northern half, it might take a while because you get that cold flow off of the Great Lakes. There's your forecast. Showery today, and on the cool side, the rest of the week looks really nice, comfortable, springy weather. You can get stuff outside down without done outside. I'll spit it out yet. You can get stuff done outside without freezing or baking and sweating your you-know-what off. Nancy Wolski-Holden wants to know, will the rain end? It's slowing down, okay? We have some showers today, then just a quick shot on Wednesday. Friday, maybe something, but it's slowing down, definitely, and that's another sign that we're heading into the summer pattern as the rains become more sporadic. Thanks for joining me. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa, and we'll see you back here on MLive's Facebook page tomorrow morning.